Well, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. It's been a strange year for about everyone, and this is a little strange. I was asked to do a presentation in the for our congregation, and Pastor and I are the only one here. So I don't know if Pastor's ever gotten used to that yet or not, but it really seems different. Anyway, I'm sure all of us are just can't wait till when we can come back to church and worship together and feel safe doing it. And that might be sooner we think, because it seems like every day there's a new company coming out with a vaccine. So let's pray for that we can be back here quicker. I think some of these people I haven't seen for 6 or 8 months. So, and then the next part, I'm going to thank everybody. I want to thank people for continuing their commitments to our church during all this time. We were in church, and we were out of church, and we were back in, now we're out again. And our giving is kept fairly constant, and we certainly appreciate that, because I feel like I was a little worried. You're in a routine for all our lives, and you come to church, you put your commitment in the plate, and I know that's just how you do it. And then what if you aren't in church for 4 months? Do you get out of that routine? But it seems like our group has stayed in that routine, and we certainly appreciate it. Another thing I would like to thank our members for is I think this is just as big as our commitment of money, the commitment to our church doing community work and doing church work within the church. No matter what you're doing, if you got a project outside, you got a project inside, serving a meal or whatever, you make a few phone calls, and though we're kind of small on numbers, it seems like we're mighty when it comes to doing stuff. And I think the community knows that. The last thing I can think of was our festival food tent drive, and I got here that morning. There was all kinds of people scurrying around getting ready for it, and the community turned out in waves. And I think the community really appreciated us doing it. And so kudos off to you guys, to everyone in the church that made that possible. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about, I'll thank you ahead of time because you haven't done it yet. We've got a letter coming out. In fact, I got mine today. Probably a lot of you did, otherwise you'll get it the first of the week. We have a letter coming out from the Finance Committee. It's got a pledge card in there. The pledge card, it's got different options, ways to how you want to pledge, whether weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, annually. Some people have it taken direct withdrawal out of the checking account. You just have to check one of those. And then I think we've got, I believe, till December 6th to turn it in. We want you to take some time, give it a lot of thought, prayer, and come up with a number that you're comfortable with in giving. And we will work it from there. But we do need the pledge cards back by December 6th, because we have to start making a budget. And I know it's been a tough year. Some people have lost their jobs. Some people have had their hours cut back. So we aren't asking, to double or triple your pledge, although we would graciously accept that. But Pastor brought up something the other night I had never thought about, how a small amount from everybody snowballs into the end of the year. You don't think about how much that could amount to. His example was 50 cents a week. My example is going to be $1 a week with 50 weeks in the year and 50 members. I'm not sure how many we got. That's just off my head. So just to show you how much that does, $1 a week, 50 weeks, $50, 50 members, $2,500. $2 would be $5,000. $3 would be $7,500. And just $4 a week would be $10,000 a year. So I had never thought about that. Kath and I get our pledge card. We talk about it. We decide what we're going to give, but we never thought of a small amount from everybody that could create that big of a snowball at the end of the year. So anyway, we'd love to see your pledge cards come in. I know some of you don't like to fill out a pledge card, and that's fine too. However you're comfortable doing it is fine with us. It does make it a little simpler for the budget if we have more pledge cards turned in. So that's just a thought of mine. I guess I'm done. Thank you, and God bless our congregation, and stay safe and healthy the rest of the year.